Now that we are done with the specific of each section of the Icee Planner, I'm going to show you some few things that I haven't shown you on the homepage. So the first thing you're going to find is actually the vision board. Vision boards are very important because they allow you to visualize your goals to, like, every day you're going to see them. And this is going to ingrain something in you. This is going to help you stay aligned with your goals, remind you of why you started, what you're trying to achieve. Because sometimes, we're like just tired, we don't want to do it, we're just, I'm done. And then you have the vision board and you remember why you started in the first place. So I'm gonna blur mine, but I'm gonna show you what it can look like. I did mine personally on Procreate. You can do it on Canva, you can do it directly from Notion. It's up to you, but this is basically what it's gonna look like. And every day when I land and I open my Icee Planner, this is the first thing that I see. It has been put there for a reason, okay? Next, you have the word for 2023. Personally, my word is creativity. You're gonna see me be creative in so many ways, but here you can write your word and then develop why it is your word and what you are trying to accomplish. Again, this is a great way to be reminded of what you're gonna do and achieve for 2023. Here you'll have your projections whenever you're gonna put them. Here you can see all your goals, and as you can see here, we have the drag and drop option. So it works with that database, and basically, for example, I'm gonna take the write your goal here. It hasn't been assigned a category, which is one of the life areas we've seen previously. So what you want to do is drag and drop it to the corresponding category. So let's say it's in academics. When you do so, it's gonna appear here, and then you're gonna have a little message telling you the deadline that you have. Actually, let's set a deadline for the goal. When you don't set a deadline, the day is like set for you, but let's say it's January the 31st for the goal. And here you can have time count here. So it will tell you have 26 days left until you reach the deadline. So it keeps you on track, and you're like reminded that I better get going. I better get started. Here you have your limiting beliefs, the ones you're working on, the one you've been freed from. Here you have all your to-do lists. That's the only thing you have here. Here you have multiple calendar views, so you have all your events, all the tasks that you have. The second one is the period for the ladies. If you don't need it because you're a man, you can click here and delete the view. And then here you have your habits by trimester. So then you have an easy access. Here, this is the multiple view. So you can see today's session and the link practice day. Same here, you have the upcoming and past events that you can have access to. And then that will help you see which events are coming up. I have set up a filter for this one, so you can see all the events that are within the next month. If you want to change that, it's up to you. If you want to change the type of event that will appear here, you can use the third line to add some or undo some. It's up to you. And only change those two filters if you want to keep this that way. Next, we have the latest medications. Here you will have an overview of your expenses. So this is the average spent, minimum and maximum. Here you'll have the budget tracker whenever it is starting to get closer to your budget limit, or if you have reached your budget limit, or if you have overspent for that budget that you've set for yourself. Here you will be able to modify and track the balance tracker, and as you can see, this is where you play with the filter. Let me show you why. So here we have a rule. We have put the balance tracker for December. Now we can change because we are in January. So actually, let me put January 2023, and then here you'll be able to see what's going on in January. If you want to have all the balance here, you just have to take off the filter, but to make it a little bit more neat, this is how I did it. And then here you have the debt progress. So if you ever have a debt you've entered, here you will be able to see the remaining balance and everything that has been paid. And last but not least, you have your gallery of elements that you can very easily access if you want to see a jump or a specific exercise, you just come on here and then click and you have access to the content. So this is a layout, this is a proposition, this is a template, but you can fully customize it the way you want. And that's the power of Notion, and that is why I love Notion, is that it doesn't have to be set in stones the way I built it. This is just like a guideline, and then you have to make it yours. So Notion is so powerful. I really, really love that software. Let me know what you think about the presentation tour of the planner.